In 2014, Oleg was 13 years old. He lived with his mother in the Lugansk region. When hostilities began in the region, they decided not to take risks and moved to the Vinnytsia region.
We stayed in the Vinnytsia region for 1 month, and we had to return. And we returned to Stakhano. We stayed in the occupation for 1.5 years. In 2015, my house was attacked by mine fragments. Then decided to go to the territory controlled by Ukraine, in Severodonetsk.
Oleg recalls how it was difficult for him to adapt in a new city among new peers. After all these years, he himself began to help children who were forced to leave their home because of the war.
A child first lives in one environment, then he is artificially relocated to another environment. And it is so difficult. It was psychologically difficult for me. Together with my team, we carried out a project for children in Chernivtsi. For adaptation, it's hard for them, but they are trying to socialize.
Olena is a psychotherapist. Since 2015, she has been working with children who have faced war. For 9 months, the team has worked with 1,000 children who had problems amid the hostilities.
Children are small, for example, 4 or 5 years old. They may stop talking. This is such a psychological regression. When yesterday the child played and talked, and today he does not talk, refuses to move. This is also a sign of trauma. Older children, they do not want to learn. That is, there is a disorder of deconcentration, disorders of attention, memory. Almost everyone starts to sleep badly.
Since February 24th, according to the Prosecutor's General Office of Ukraine, 852 children have been wounded. Psychotherapists say that all physical wounds of children as a result of hostilities must be worked out with specialists in order to help the child to recover completely.
It is very difficult because, firstly, we work with the family if a child is wounded. There was such a case that the child was wounded and the father, when he was taking the children away, died. He took the family from Kherson and was killed, and the children hid in the car. For the whole next day, 2 children were seriously wounded, and 1 not very much, but he saw everything that. I was a witness. That's why this is a very complex work with families. We restore their trust in the world, emotions, help them live with a new idea of themselves if a child has lost a limb.
Since 2015, Daria has been involved in the evacuation of orphanages and families from war zones. She founded the Ukrainian Network for the Rights of the Child. According to her, during Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, all the most important rights of children were violated. The right to life, the right to be with family, the right to health care, personal development, as well as care and protection.
There is the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child, and if you look at these rights, I understand that now there is not a single right that has not been violated. I would say that this is not about the violation of the rights of the child. This is about crimes. We record these crimes. They are related to the illegal deportation of children to the occupied territories, as well as to Russia.
According to the portal Children of War, during the full-scale invasion more than 12,000 children were illegally deported. At least 441 children were killed as a result of hostilities. Reported by Serhiy Kulyas, Yulia Bil, UATV News.